What's up, Truth Team? It's your girl, Mickey Truth, SC's #1 urban blogger and the queen of paperwork. So, a few of us was inquiring, like, dang, why did Duchess Dior even go down this road with the Frenchman? Like, a person in prison, like, why would you even take your time to engage or create a relationship? Now, I have said over many stories, not just this one, but for those who are new to me, that I know firsthand about CO inmate relationships because in the 90s, early 2000s, my daddy kept him a CO or a prison nurse for sure. They used to come take me shopping as a little girl working for SCDC. I'm gonna be real. Now, he don't partake now, but in his younger years, he definitely kept him one, okay? And you'll be surprised, okay, what these women are willing to do or what these women are willing to put up with. Now, if you ain't never did it, then of course you won't understand it. But they be willing to risk it all. Okay. So in this video, we're gonna take a look at, was there red flags with Shamarcus Carr when Zaria met him in prison? Should she have steered away from him? I mean, we already saw he was charged with aggravated assault. He was charged with receiving stolen goods, things like that. Was that a red flag? Well, shout out to the Truth Team. Y'all sent me the news article that explained exactly why Shamarcus Carr was in prison. Let's get into it.
We had Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
All right, y'all. So we're gonna start back on this page. Shamarcus Carr, Georgia Corrections file, right? Well, public file. So if you look back, we already went over his Hancock charging. Now you see Appalachia County or Appling County, however you pronounce it, back on July 29, 2012. So you see it's aggravated assault, possession of firearm during a crime, theft by receiving stolen property. So those are the three charges that we see. So this news article, again, anybody can go pull it up. It's not like it's secret, right? It says 3 men shot in Appling County. All right. This was published on, guess what? July 29, 2012. It says Appling County Sheriff's Office and Bexley Police Department are investigating a shooting that took place early Sunday morning. Around 2:30 a.m., Appling County 911 received a call about shots being fired at the Wee Wee Club of Jackhill Road. Deputies found Thomas Bond Jr., 36, Shamarcus Carr Jr., 23, Kwame Carr, 31, shot when they arrived. All 3 victims were carried to Appling Healthcare and then transported to other hospitals. According to the Appling County Sheriff's Office, several people are being investigated. All right. So, boom. So, the day that the Frenchman charges were acquired for his prison stint, he was shot. So, to me, I'm like, well, dang. It sounded like he was a victim in this situation, right? Well, guess what? It was an update to this news article, and that's what we're going to get into, okay? As you can see, it says second arrest made in Appling County club shooting. It says published August 2nd, 2012, okay? As you can see, that looked like Shamarcus Carr to me, okay? And then this is another person that said Chandler Bird, all right? So it says another man has been arrested in connection with a shooting that occurred early Sunday morning at the Wee Wee Club. Shamarcus Jamal Carr was arrested Wednesday and charged with 2 counts, aggravated assault, possession of a firearm while trying to commit crimes, reckless conduct, theft by receiving stolen property, and discharging a firearm on or near a public road. Carr is awaiting to appear before a judge for bond. Then it goes to say Chandler Romise, whatever the middle name is, Bird, 42 of Baxley, was taken into custody earlier this week on these charges. 2 counts of aggravated assault, 1 count of possession of a firearm during the commission of a crime, 1 count of discharge of a firearm on or near a public highway, and 1 count of reckless conduct. Bond was set for Bird at $102,000. Now, that's a lot. So it seems like upon the investigation, Mr. Carr was the aggressor in the situation or wrong in the situation, because it went from him being labeled as a victim getting shot to now he's ultimately charged with it. And although some of the charges were dropped, he ultimately got sentenced to do his time. And as we see here, he received 15 years. Obviously, he didn't do 15 years. For the aggravated assault, 5 years for the possession of a firearm during a crime, and 4 years for the theft by receiving stolen property, which, the other ones have. Oh, hold on. Is these the same ones? Yeah, okay. So the other ones must have been dropped, in my opinion, okay? Now, I did go over there to see if I can pull the case file. It's one of those counties you have to request it, so that's going to take time. But for now, for the conversation purposes, this is enough to go off of, okay? So let's talk about it. So when I went looking for the names of the victims originally, right? So let's start with Thomas Van Jr., okay? When I looked him up in the Georgia Department of Correction, he actually did time, right? But he got out in 2000. So I wasn't able to see that he did any time stemming from this case at all. Of course, we just went over Shamarcus Carr. Now, Kwame Carr, I believe is his brother, but it could just be a cousin or something. I believe it's a brother based on what I could see. He's currently doing life without parole for murder. Okay? He caught a murder case in 2015. So, again, I didn't see anything about him doing time for this case, but he ultimately caught a murder charge in 2015 and was sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Okay? An old Facebook page you can find, if you type in Kwame Carr, will come up and all you see is prison stuff. Okay, so it wasn't nothing I cared to share in my video, but y'all welcome to do your own thing. Now, the next person, which is the one that caught the case with Shamarcus, the Chandler Bird, he did do time for this case. So he did do a few years. I think he did 2 years and got out. I did see just on public records, he hasn't been on a straight up and up. He's been getting charged with, I would say, petty crimes, but a crime is a crime. Okay, so he's been doing time on and off. So again, most women, okay, especially that's into this, okay, you got to remember, if you're not into these type of guys, then maybe you'll be like, nah, you in jail, you're in prison. You shot somebody. You're definitely an angry young man, you know what I'm saying? But those women that's into this type of thing, right, that wouldn't have been a red flag to them, because they would have been like, oh, you was defending yourself, you know what I'm saying? You was at the club, somebody tried you or whatever, you was in the streets, you got to conduct yourself like that. So maybe that's why she wasn't scared to even initiate a conversation with him. I'm gonna, and again, this ain't no secret. I know I done talked about my daddy on big platforms, okay? So, free my mother effing daddy. Let's start there, okay? But my daddy is a habitual robber, and in South Carolina, when you get robbery, they can get you kidnapped. So he got kidnapping, he got all types of stuff, okay? And that did not scare these women, okay? I'm talking about he would have all types of, and I'm talking about good women with good jobs. I'm like, hey, you let my daddy, you know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. And he would get them. And he'll get them. They let him use his car. Car be gone. And since I've been grown, they'll call me. I'm like, did you see me give my daddy my car? You gave him the car. I helped you find the car the last time. I ain't helping you this time. Sometimes it just don't click. It just don't click to them. So, again, those who were in the comments under the last video saying, well, I'm a correctional officer, or my cousin was a correctional officer for 20 years. Was your cousin fucking inmates, though? Was your cousin participating in smuggling and contraband? If not, then of course your cousin is not going to think like those who do. So I say this because everybody was saying, oh, the paperwork had to be medical. COs don't have access to medical. No, COs that follow the rules may not have access to medical. And again, I don't know nobody in the Georgia Department of Correction, but I did do my little research here in South Carolina. You definitely have access to it. Even if it's just black market access, meaning you friends with the nurse or something, you definitely can have access to what you want. And then at a certain level, like I believe they told me captain or something like that, you definitely have access to it. So now that's South Carolina. Okay, Georgia may be different. Maybe y'all just be down there messing with inmates and don't know that. I don't know. All I'm saying is y'all thinking from people that go to work in a prison to do their job and stick to the rules. We're not having that type of conversation. We know for a fact, okay, Zaria Carr got caught helping smuggle in drugs. We saw the damn Georgia Department of Correction press release. We know she was messing with an inmate. Hell, they told the story on the live. Hell, literally, they were married. So we know this. So again, when we have conversations like that, we got to think from the people. These people breaking rules. They not following no guidelines. I'm just saying. And again, remember, ladies, because it was mostly ladies. But remember, ladies, okay, for those who have been in toxic situations, messy situations with a man, you don't know who get mad, okay? CO probably was messing with him. Find out you messing with him. Oh, you know your little whoop. Come on, you know it get messy. But that's my opinion. And y'all know I love when y'all give me y'all opinions in the comments. So make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend. Now pull up on your girl, Mickey True, because I got to get out of here. Y'all, I have to take my nails off. It's almost time to go to work. So with that being said, I'm out.
And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
This is the weakest. Give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla.
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from. Hey, this your girl, Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.
What's up, Truth Team? I am here, okay? About to get a touch of love. Yes, I'm at Touch of Love Massage Shop, okay? Now listen, I've been getting my massages through Touch of Love for years, even before it was a shop to come to. But let me show you around, and then I got to get ready because I'm feeling a little tense. And let me tell you, if you work in like call centers, streamers, YouTubers, sitting at that desk all the time, you definitely need to be tapping in and get your massage. So let's take a tour.
So it was located in a nice multi business building. The suite was set up real comfortably. It was like to the back, and the candles was burning. The aromatherapy was definitely there. Okay, so I had to get undressed, and I'm like, yo, I gotta get all the way undressed. But anyway, like I said, being getting massages, Nakia is awesome at what she does, and let me tell y'all, them hands are blessed, okay? I got the full body massage, including, okay, the hot stones. And when I say that hour went so fast, I even went to sleep. And I always go to sleep during massage for some reason. But yeah, definitely needed that because y'all know I had a night ahead of me, okay?
Guys, I'm Nakia. I am the owner-operator of Touch of Love Massage Services. I always start with people. I start with the information of what massage is. So massage is the manipulation of muscles. Exercise is the manipulation of muscles. The only difference is we are manually using our hands to do those activities. So a lot of people look at massage as a luxury when really it's a health necessity. So I'm more on the medical side of things. So if you're experiencing any pain of any sort, Pain, muscles is 90% of pain, so I would recommend you to come and get a massage.
How can they follow you?
I do have my business page, Touch of Love Massage Services, on Instagram. I have Touch of Love Massage Services on Facebook, and if you want to set an appointment with me, you can look me up on Setmore. It's an app platform online where you can book appointments.
Hey, there you have it. And y'all, I feel like a new woman, but now it's time to party. So I'll catch y'all in the next one.